Right. Yeah, you haven't heard that in a while. That's right. So they deserve it. We're gonna just keep fighting. Today was a perfect example of what we're capable of doing. So yeah, I hear the music too, but that clubhouse is right outside of that door, and I enjoy that. I mean, we did a lot right.
So I should talk about Stoke how Civital for him.
Yeah, second hitter of the game, it's a home run, and we're up 1-0. It gave us a boost. It gave us a real strong boost. Zach went out there and did his job, pitched into the seventh inning. Had a lot going on. He was pounding his fastball in an aggressive way. And had a really good breaking ball. So it wasn't easy for him, but he went out there and did his job. Kept us in the game.
Got ahead. And then he good power.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there were some real good sequences that he threw and he got into with Mac. So overall, I am so pleased and happy for him for what he did because we all know he's grinding, but today he did his job and it was a fantastic effort.
Talking about the big inning, how much was patience part of that particular Lourdes?
Yeah, well, I talked to Lourdes about that a little bit, right? It's a 3-0 count. He checks off on a ball that barely flips his own on the top shelf, lays off the 3-1 pitch that barely flips his own at the bottom, and then gets his hands on a really, really good pitch and gets that 2-run single. So we built innings. I think with 7 or 8 walks. I think with 15 total base runners. That's who we are. That's what we're capable of doing when we check off the pitches and build innings via walk and quality at bats when we switch them.
Just talked to Alec on the field about what it was like. You could feel the vibe in that dugout change, those confidence. But he also said that he took what Mike Mason said personally into heart.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about him and what man had said that day.
Well, first of all, Mike's a great leader. He took accountability for what's going on here. He talked to the group from his heart, and that's how this group is. They accept that. They understand that. It doesn't throw them off when they hear something that's passionate, emotional, and honest. And they know how to process that. So that tells me that this group is very capable. They're aware, they're smart, and they know what's at stake. And they go out there and play their finest game every single time they can.
I'm guessing that didn't want him traded in the first place. Do you feel like the fact that he wasn't that no one came and got him in a different kind of way?
I'm not sure. I don't know that answer. I know Mike could probably answer that question about the interest, and then Zach could probably give you the idea of how it felt. I don't know. I just know Zach's as a very honest, great self-evaluator with a championship mentality, and I wouldn't be surprised if he always pitches with a little chip on the shoulder. But I think you should ask him. He'll give you the right answer. I don't know what that answer is, to be honest, because I haven't really quite asked him.
Why did you feel like you wanted to sit down with him?
He came in and talked to us. So I was in here, and he just knocked the door and said, "You got it with it. You want to sit down and just have a heart-to-heart talk." So I love that. I love that. He laid down his guard, and we talked openly and honestly about where he's at, some of the things that we wanted to see from him, and he took it right in stride.
Well, what do you think about your bullpen? They only gave it 1 hit.
Yeah, that's the second consecutive night. So yesterday, I think they gave up 1 run. Today, they gave it only 1 hit. I can't remember exactly what it was. I know they did a really nice job. We count on our bullpen. We're still trying to solidify some things, but Sal Frank did a nice job coming in with an out on first base and no outs through the heart of their order. It settled it down. And then it was Graveman and Ginkle. And we believe in our guys. When they do that, they build confidence, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come.
Torey, getting back to Zach real quick. Obviously, you want your pitchers to have clean 1, 2, 3 innings. You get just as impressed when a guy can get in as many jams as he did tonight. And really pretty much escape every one of them.
Yeah. That is a separator. That is one, in my opinion, one of Zach's separators. When he is going right, he can have some real clean innings. I mean, there's 7 to 10 pitch innings in there all the time with him. But one of his greatest qualities is when there's men on, he gets super stubborn and super tough. And that's when he starts to really get after it and compete. So when he's on that level and doing it the way he did tonight, I know there were some touch and go moments, but I'm not surprised. He fished his way out of it. That's who he is.
Speak to the night that Geraldo Perdomo had reached base 4 times, had 2 steals. Just speak to how he impacted the game for you tonight.
Yeah, a little bit of a secret weapon for us, right? Everybody, Marte hit the homer, Corbin hit the homer, and AT hit the homer. Those are great nights. But Jerry does a great job of seeing pitches, driving up pitch counts, picking up the baseball defensively, and when there's a gap out there on the base, he's going to take advantage of it. That's who he is. He's a very heady player. He is he's a high IQ. I'm going to pay attention to where I can help my team in any way type of player.
We caught you a tough step after Zach was done.
Mm.
You remember that moment when maybe you could have been reinforcing you in there?
Yeah, I just told him I was really proud of him and how he fought, and it hasn't been an easy year for him, and he just goes out there and walks up and down. And I said, look, I appreciate you going back out there for the seventh. I was going to give him I was going to go batter to batter, and I just appreciated what he did. He took it on the chin, and he stood in the middle of the ring and fought. He chucked it out there. He did his job. I told him I thought I was. Yeah.